Hi, so today I thought I would do a little of my art journaling with you guys, share kind of like my little process a bit, and also talk to you about my Hobonichi Weeks. And let's get started. I'm Tammy Inman, and this is A Beach Life. And today I wanted to talk to you guys about a little follow-up from comments you guys left me. You had mentioned, I had talked about how I have my traveler's company and so on, and how I really have a difficult time resisting Hobonichi, even though I had a complete setup for my traveler's company. I had ordered this particular week's one early on, but I kept holding off on getting the A6, which I typically get every single year. And in the 11th hour, I went ahead and I got it, the A6 Han. And now I had several different items. And it was sort of like, how am I going to utilize them? And I love that you guys, like a handful of you had given me advice of just to kind of keep one with your main information, and the others, don't put like these rules and restrictions on yourself. Just have fun with them. Be a little more carefree. And I love that, because that is probably the exact same information I would share with you guys. That we put more of the rules and things on ourselves than what's needed. So that's what I started doing. I started just enjoying them, writing in them, utilizing them in different ways. And maybe over time throughout the year, a format will come to me. But right now, I've just been enjoying that little process in here and enjoying my other ones. Now, it does appear that my main planners are my traveler's notebooks, the standard, and the little passport for on the go. But my Hobonichis, I'm telling you, I've really been loving them. And I love this new, I know I'm always going to say it wrong because I always say Kaweco, but it's Kaweco. Why? Why do I torture myself with this? I know, like, they'll say Kaweco, really enunciating that. Kaweco is what I've just said for so long, but I know it's wrong. It's Kaweco. I don't know. Why does it elude me so much? Anyways, I know it's not Kaweco. I know it's not all those things, but really, I guess the moral of this is if it matters to you, then it matters. But really, it doesn't matter. Just like we say, our journals and our notebooks and our commonplace books and all of that, and we utilize them, sometimes not exactly what we say that they are. And that's totally fine. It's just really about enjoying it. So I would like to say, I don't know why that does that and why that eludes me. And I truly have said Kaweco so long. It's Kaweco. Okay, I think I got it. Okay. Anyways, I love that I have the Hello Kitty one. And it is the Sport, and it's so lovely, and it has a little Hello Kitty on the tip, like all the Hello Kitty ones do. This is the lightweight version, and not the aluminum like the other ones. This is the newest one to have come out. A little tricky to find. If I will look for my link. It might not be on there right away in the description of this video, but I will look for the link and I'll try and find where I got mine from. And they did ship pretty quick. I think it just took maybe 2 weeks. So that one is perfect for in here. And then I did a little decorating up in here for my Hobonichi Weeks, and I have been utilizing it and really enjoying. Let's see, where am I today? A little bit of a mess. I think it would be my main go-to. Every year I get one, and every year I don't follow through. I don't know. Do you guys have that? Let me know in the comments if you have this struggle as well. I love the weeks. I love that it has the months, the week at a glance, the section for notes, all the extra pages at the back. It is just like a dream. But if it only came in pocket size, and I know you guys are going to say to me, there are ones similar to that. And I had got the, was it the sterling ink? I'm trying to think. I think that's the ones I got. I got a passport and I got a pocket size, and I end up doing those as a giveaway on here. Because the truth of the matter is they're lovely and wonderful, and I'm sure I would have enjoyed them, but there's just something about the actual Hobonichi Weeks or the actual Hobonichi product that I love. So, and I know people trim these down to pocket, and I'm just resisting that. I want to leave this. It's just too darn cute. Okay, that was a lot more than I thought. I will say my little scrap caddies, I only have like 2 left in my Etsy shop. I know I've been getting requests for them, and I really want to find some special and unique cardstock before I add more to my shop. Okay, all of that to say to you guys, in my little art journal, I've been keeping all my little bits and scraps and stuff like that along the way, and I toss it in here because at some point I'll add some or all of those little bits into my art journal. I have lost my, if you guys remember, I have a really cute little pair of Hello Kitty super thin scissors that I've had forever. I have misplaced those somewhere, so I don't have those in here today. Now, I've added, since I have last shared and posted, I have done a little bit. I added a little more to my Christmas page. I've added a little more here. Let me go ahead and bring that closer for you guys. I've added a little more here, a little more bits here. And typically these pieces are like little bits and things, and it's like a nice little catch-all from packaging and such, and so on to add here. I feel like I'd like to do some doodling and decorating on this page. This is still a little page in progress, which I thought this little quote, I have this quote, I think I'm gonna go ahead and write the little quote in here. It's by Gauguin, who's an artist, Paul Gauguin, and it's a very little simple quote, but I'm gonna go ahead and add that real quick, and then I'll read that to you guys. I'm a little messy on that, but I think I'll just put here. And also, I'm filming at a different little angle for you guys. Let me know what you think of it. I've been trying different things, and I know some of them are little misses, some of them are little hits, but just a little funner version of things. And I added that little quote. I was pretty messy there, but it's cute. It says, "I shut my eyes in order to see." Paul Gauguin. Gauguin was, well, I guess you would say a friend of Van Gogh's. And I know, hey, I also noticed you guys say to me that I say Van Gogh wrong. And I get that. I think most people just say Van Gogh or Van Gogh, but I don't have that accent to really say Van Gogh correctly. But I know, I get it. So thank you. Anyways, I guess some things you learn about it, people think he's his friend. I don't know if he was so much his friend. Maybe by the end he was not. Okay. Anyways, I really digress on that one. And this one, I really love the little colors and the tones. I've shared this before when I was working on it. I got this at the little Ralph Lauren Cafe in Manhattan. It's like on the Upper East Side, so it's like, ooh, so cute and fancy, right? To go there, I just love that. It feels like real special. Granted, I will tell you this, there's other places for better, like little croissants and goodness in New York than the little shop, but for the fancy cuteness, it's adorable. Okay, and these are like packaging and so forth that I have in here, you know, bits from your orders, writing little cuteness. So sometimes I may write something and then decorate around it, and other times I'm just adding in my little bits of decorations, little strips of leftover from a project. I don't like to toss any of it out. And a little Hobonichi. So I flipped through this before and showed you guys, like here, I'll probably add some little quote, but I love that it's always a work in progress. Nothing has to be completed per se. I do want to add some more little doodling in here. I really feel like, same with this little page, I've been really trying to do that. And when a good little quote comes to me for here, I'll add that. You could see more at the beginning, I was writing more than I was decorating. And let's see, I say that, and then I see a lot of decorating. So more writing. This pen ink is so faint, I can hardly read it anymore. So I'm making sure not to use that. Let's see, my little front, my little Savannah coffee roaster. Oh, I just love going there when I go to Savannah. There in Franklin, I have quite a few actually little Savannah cafe things that I love. I need to do a little Savannah video for you guys. So if you go, I know I hear people say like, oh, they didn't really love it, or it's okay. And it's like, oh my gosh, Savannah is so magical and wonderful. So I'm gonna have to share with you guys my like little lovely goodness places that I enjoy. And also, I would definitely say summertime is stay away from Savannah if you can. It's so hot and muggy. Savannah in the spring, Savannah in the fall. I'll even take Savannah in the winter, is amazing. Savannah around Christmas time, so cute. A lot of the little shops and food places are decorated. Okay, so you can see a little bit more. I had done more writing towards the beginning. Things just change. It just depends like the mood or mode you're in. And then I got more of creating, but it could also be I had more bits and pieces and little stickers and such that I wanted to add in here. This is an A6 Midori notebook. I used to always use my Hobonichi, but the paper being so thin, I just really like using the Midori notebook for my art journaling. And it's also nice quality paper if you want to use your fountain pens on it as well. So this is kind of where I'm at and giving you that little look. And then I thought, look, it just really is little bits of everything. Or when I peel a piece of washi and I only need so much, let me tell you, that little piece of washi is not getting tossed away. I'm going to use that little piece just to add in here. It gives that little eclectic feel that I like. I love a little cute, yet vintage, yet lovely, yet maximum coverage. This is a little print of one of my paintings that I did. And I think, I think I printed it wrong or printed the wrong size or something, so I put it in here. Okay. Oh, I shared about that picture that I got at the Delta, the little American Express lounge. Oh my gosh, I say that because it's just like so cute and fancy. I just want to tell you guys, when I tell you the little cute and fanciness, it's so super special to me, and it's not lost on me of how special those little things are that I get to go and do at times. So anyways, that was in there. I mean, to some people, they may think that it's just par for the course, but all the big or little special things are never lost on me in those moments. And I always try to take it in, and I appreciate and love every moment of any and all of the special things. So we never know how quickly things can change. And so everything that I do and I have, I just love and appreciate and care for. So when I tell you those little fancy things, it is just because it's pure joy to me. Okay, so like this, I shared this. I thought I was going to use it in something else. It's my little packaging, my little packaging from my phone. But I also have some other cute little pieces. This was from a little card, this little castle setup. And I used the front cover of the card in one of my frames for my gallery wall here in my creative space, because it has like a real Beauty and the Beast feel to it. Oh, that is really cute for here. Okay. My Hobonichi little booklet, an old little travel guide that I found. Let's see, these are so cute, some old little pictures from books. I didn't cut those out. It was a little package that I had got. Nevertheless, you can do whatever it is you're thinking. I've had this for a bit. I love to use the packaging. Okay, so I think I might just do something simple and put this with this. And it was really just a moment to get to chat with you guys and to do a little creating, a little catch up. I feel like that would be cute on that page. Okay. So, you guys will have to let me know if you know of a special little place that you love in Savannah. Oh my gosh, I would so love to hear about that. I add little tips that people share with me, and isn't that so cute from my picture frame I got? Okay, so I keep it all. It all goes in. I feel like that goes really cute with this. Oh, I want to use this with it. Okay. I like that with that. Oh, look at this. Look at you guys. My little Hello Kitty scissors I told you I misplaced. Oh my goodness, there they are. Wow. It's like I try to be organized, but sometimes you can over-organize. See, even like your little package here, I'll use that. I'll either peel those up. Look at, there's a little kitty there. Oh my gosh, he's darling. Okay. Hobonichi Han. All right, let's use some of these. Sometimes I have a little tin or a zip pouch that I keep that in, but this just seems to be where I was catching things. I'm gonna go ahead and try to zoom down here a little for you guys. Let's see. Whoa. Okay, so I got my new little arm. I've shared this with you guys in other videos. And still learning. I mean, it turns and adjusts and it does all kinds of goodness. Okay, So that might be a little bit better. Okay, so these little scissors are so wonderful because look at that. They just tuck right in there. Then I always have them with me. I have my little caddy with me. Oh, and I did mention in another video that I'm going to be having my little vintage trays in my Etsy shop. I'm just looking for like a good padded envelope packaging to ship those for you guys. They're the exact same ones I've used in my other video. I had found mine maybe like 15, 20 years ago. And then I came across some at, I think it was the little vintage like antique store in Amelia Island. Oh my gosh, I gather goodies from all these little special places. And when I saw that they had like a little stack of them, I grabbed them so that I know so many times the little cuteness I have, you guys love to have similar or the same things. So I completely thought of you guys. I had taken pictures and photographed them, and I will add them soon. I prefer to like add a little bunch for you guys because I know sometimes I try to do the shipping just one flat rate priority shipping. So that makes it easier on the cost when possible. So when you're just purchasing one or two things, it's not. Unless you're purchasing something smaller, then I keep that little pricing down. But if I can just get it all in one thing for you guys, that is the best. Now, let's see. Oh, I think I'll just add. I'm going to go ahead and glue this. All right, I think I'm gonna go up. I don't know how that's gonna kind of, oh, there went the flag. Okay, I feel like let's just bring that over. Okay, so also, not to bring anything down, but I wanted to tell you guys, I know I've mentioned just a bit back in a video when I was with my mom when she was in ICU after her surgery, and how I brought my little items to create and stuff with me, and kind of that importance of if you're always in that create mode, it definitely helps. Because you're used to always creating, and it's difficult sometimes in those hard moments to even think about creating. But because I do on such a regular basis, that it's just sort of automatic that I am drawn, or it is like my go-to to start to create. So that is like a little blessing for me to have that. And I haven't really shared much because honestly it's just been so difficult to really share, and things have been changing so much. But I wanted to tell you guys that I appreciate those private messages you guys have sent, and those who have like my phone number and things that text me. And I know it's taken me a little long to get back to you, but just know that I really love and appreciate that, especially the prayers. And it's honestly been one of the most difficult times in my life. And so even having this moment right now to create with you guys and take a moment is actually really helpful for me. So many times I think, oh, I'm not going to create, or I'm not going to come on here and share with you guys. But really, she loved my YouTube videos so much and would always share with me like, oh, how clever this was, or how much she loves something that I did. And at a later date, when I'm able to discuss, I do want to share with you guys about it, and just how YouTube, I'm always telling you guys, like, to me, it's so important to share. And I know some of the girls that are in my A Peach Life group, I had one who ended up going through leukemia. It was just really quick, and she had passed away, and 3 days before she passed, she really just shared with me. She would always ask, like, when's the next video? When's the next? And there was times when I wasn't as, when my YouTube was just random, more share here and there, where now I'm very consistent, and I share with you every week, multiple times a week, along with like on my Instagram and such. But my videos were more sporadic years ago. And she would say, oh, when is your next video? And I'd love for you to share another video, and so on. And so she ended up writing me, telling me how much they meant to her when she was going through her leukemia treatments, and I'm sure other YouTubers as well. But she really shared such love and kindness with me in her difficult time. She reached out with this goodness to me, which is just incredible. But sorry guys, but I'm always saying, like, you never know who needs this, or who you're reaching or sharing with, whether they are creating or not. Just like, even the process is lovely. Like, she couldn't create in those times, but she enjoyed just seeing that process. And so it's interesting that I'm always talking about sharing, and like, I didn't even realize in sharing, like, one of the people I would be reaching is my own mom, and with creating. So again, I will at a later date share more of what I mean by that, and share with you guys. But I say all that to kind of just say, like, in this time where it would be natural to not want to create, or to kind of curl up into a little cocoon or something, which I do at times. Creating's been a little blessing. Having you guys has been a little blessing, because I know how important my YouTube is, and making YouTube partner a few months ago, and how much my mom just would say, oh, how great you're doing. And all of this, it does make me make sure that I want to keep going, and I want to keep sharing with my YouTube, and so much more. So I tell you guys that because someone did say, like, we haven't heard from you. And I know you're going through a lot, but you seem to still be able to make videos and post, and wow. So we could just leave that be. Like, I don't want you guys to worry about that or anything, or what that comment might feel like or mean. But it was a lot, because the truth is, it still is difficult. But if you can do a little something to create, or read, or bike ride, or whatever that is for you, to help take some off of your mind, don't worry about what others say. Everybody will have a little input or a little something always to say, and you just have to be true to yourself. Let me tell you, I'm there every day, tons of time with my mother, taking care of her, loving on her, and really enjoying and appreciating this time. but there's going to always be somebody with some input, and people don't know your heart. And honestly, you guys would be really surprised, but it didn't faze me. It was more surprising to me that somebody would even write that. And it honestly, when I tell you guys this, it tells more about them than it is about you. And so my mom would not want me to stop creating, and she would not want me to stop sharing. And she loved to create as well. And so I don't. And it has been a little blessing to be able to continue to create. Now, I don't create as much as I normally do, but I create or I write. I haven't been watercolor painting, and I keep saying I need to because I love it so much. But for some reason, I just have not really picked that up like I used to. Like it used to almost be daily, and it has been some time. Okay, this was from the little packaging of my Kaweco is what I want to say, Kaweco fountain pen, from the little Dutch one. And I used some of the other packaging in my little cute tin. Look, I shared that in my video from just the other day. I don't think I want to add any more of that. I'm going to save that. That is so cute. Okay. This is from the little packaging. When my son went to Italy and brought me home little goodness. Now, I will say, I don't know if my camera's a little too far for you guys. And I like to get my little desk in there for you guys so you can see that. It's always changing. I'm always switching things out and moving things that I'm utilizing. Here I have my Sarasa vintage color pens that I just love. And then in here I brought over in my little Paganal zip pouch my like regular Sarasa pens, and they're gel. They're all gel, but I really love those. So they're fun for doodling, but I used to always, these were my go-to, like the variety of colors. And really now these little vintage ones are my go-to. Okay. So I think I might save that. And I'd like to use this kind of like, I guess, washi tape, except for it's not washi tape. All right, I really didn't know that I was going to be sharing all that goodness with you guys. Or that story. But I did feel like I needed this little time that I haven't just come on here where I'm not sharing particularly about something particular, but more just creating and chatting with you guys. So that little paw is so cute. I want that little paw in here somehow. So like I said, I save all my little bits. Oh, I know I have something else I want to share with you guys. Oh, I took another flag off. Well, at least it's even now. I don't want to take my main one off. Let's put a little glue. I don't want to mess that one up. We got to keep one. One's got to make it. I could draw some too if I wanted to. All right, that I just love. I want to share with you guys, I got this new book. It's called The Notebook, A History of Thinking on Paper. It's so cute. Look at that like little mouse guy or something on there. He's so cute. It's so good, and it talks about like the history of the pocket notebook and the commonplace book and the actual real uses for back in the day, what they were for more specifically. We still use them that way. Sometimes we use them a little differently than that. But I know I've touched on before the pocket notebook, but I really would love to share with you guys like a little more information about that. It's got such a good little backstory. So maybe another time when either I paint or create something, I can give you guys a little more of that backstory of that and its origin, and good fun tips as well. My husband just came back from New York the other day. Our New York trips at Christmas were canceled because of the sudden onset of my mom's health and everything changing on December 21st. So those were, and then he had a little work trip the other day, and I did not go. I would just be thinking about being there at the hospital with her instead. That is not good the way I have that there. But I'm looking forward at some point to going. It always feels like it's nice to get our little products in the mail. Everybody loves Happy Mail, right? That's so much fun. But it is so really extra special when you get to go into some of these really lovely stationery stores and purchase your products and see and feel them. And sometimes the item I thought I was going to get, I end up with something different or a different color when I get to see them in person. So that's always great. Let me know. Let me know where you guys, I know I asked where you guys were from, but let me know if you have like a local or nearby or something stationery store that you love. Oh my goodness, I'd love to look those up online and see those. I love even just how they are decorated and how the store is set up. Sometimes they have those pictures like online or on their Instagram. I love all of that. So if you guys want to share that with me, I would love that. I think I'm going to cut this guy out and add him in there. This is my little picture. I have this on my wall, the bigger version. Okay. It's kind of thick, so I like to pull that apart when possible. All right, and sometimes my pages are completed and sometimes they are not. It just sort of varies. I have this little cloud washi tape. I thought maybe that might be kind of cute to add some clouds in here. Let's see. I feel like you guys are still far. Still far. Let's see. All right. I like that one. Oh, I am bound and determined to take out those flags, apparently. Okay. Green. Maybe I could take some of that washi, put it over my flag so I don't ruin that. Love those. Here, let me bring it closer for you guys to kind of take a look. So it's a lot of little things we would have normally, or some people would normally throw out. I cannot, and even though I took that little cover, I knew I could use that little castle in a different way. It was like a 3D little thing. So I love that. Add in a little cloud over here. And let's see what else I can do. I have some little hearts. Okay, so New York, if you guys know of a cafe or a little bookstore or something you love, let me know. Or a little cute antique shop, any of those kind of things. A specialty little shop, a little resale shop. I would love to know. Also, Savannah, really, let me know your guys' goodness. I do have like another little trip. Is it Chicago? One of the girls, Michelle, in my A Peach Life group, we finally got to meet up, but it was like a blink of an eye at the Yoseka event, at the stationery thing. It really was like a blink of an eye of a moment. But she was like so wonderful. And so I want to go there. And she's got lots of cute shops that she knows of to go to. I always get Chicago and Boston confused. Is it Boston or Chicago? I don't know why I'm drawing a blank on it. But nevertheless, I'm looking forward to that. And she has like a little list of a bunch of good shops. But if you guys know some, I know there's a couple just great ones in Boston and Chicago. I need to get my notebook list better updated of those locations. Yeah, I really need to do that. I need to start a new little section. I feel like I had one, but it was in like a Hobonichi a couple years ago. And now I kind of don't go back to that. Plus, sorry, I took a little sip of my tea. Plus, when I share, I kind of forget some of the places, and I don't want to do that. I feel like there was somewhere I was in New York, and I went to something, and literally it was like a block and a half over the other place that I had been wanting to go. But because I wasn't real organized about it, I didn't have that information set up. So that was disappointing. Okay. And then this is just a pink one that I keep in here. So it is cute that both of the style both have a pink fountain pen. Different. This is the special Hello Kitty. And this is just their cute pink one. It's not just, it's wonderful. And I keep it filled with pink ink so that I can add, I love adding hearts. Hearts is my go-to add-in. And since it's my art, I keep it with my art journal, I would tend to use that pink more. All right, so I've kind of been all over in topics and conversations with you in my video. And I say, like, to do what is best for you, do what you love, and keep a lot of those little outside voices, sometimes our own and others, at bay and really just follow your own little beat. And we only get this little life once, so we have got to do the things that we love and bring us joy. And for me, it's always very important to share. And I love when you guys share with me. I mean, I love it because I love sharing. I really love when others share or give information. It's just so great. I mean, it's just like the little importance of sharing, to like, so easy, something so simple to do, and yet means so much to others. Okay, well there, my little scrap caddy, and then when I'm done, I could toss it all into the big trash. Okay, so for today, and I use these little elastics, and I make a little thing for you guys that were in my shop. And then I just tuck those in, tuck that in. So these only come one size, and they fit in A6 and up notebooks, just so you guys know that. And you could make your own, and if you do, remember, you've got to crease, you got to have a good bone folder. You've got to crease, 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 crease like you wouldn't believe. I mean, I took some muscles. Okay, so here's mine. My little outcome from bits and pieces and scraps and packaging and leftovers. And you can really just create whatever you want. I put Beauty and the Beast. It reminds me of the little Beauty and the Beast castle. I might decorate that up a little with some flowers and stuff at some point. But it's rare that my page is ever fully done. It's usually a work in progress. But this one is pretty much almost done. Unless I find some little cats or something to stick here and there, that would be really cute. And maybe decorate up that Beauty and the Beast a little bit more. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video and being with me and just kind of chatting. And please share those different little things in the comments with me. I'd love to see and check those out. And others will get to see that and check that out as well. Obviously, to your comfort level of what you want to share or not, of little stationery shops or things near you. And it doesn't have to be near you. It could be something that you really love. I mean, we may know of it and we may not. So if you would love to share, we would love to know about it. Okay. And if you guys enjoyed the video, as always, give it a little like. I love and appreciate that. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe or share this video with a friend or somebody that you think may enjoy it. And I will chat with you guys soon, and I look forward to sharing more goodness with you.